The year is 1162. In the vast open expanse of the Mongolian steppe, a land of endless horizons and untamed beauty, a significant event unfolds. A boy is born on the Mongolian steppe. His name is Temujin. This birth, seemingly ordinary, will one day change the course of history. He is born into a world of warring tribes. Life is hard. Food is scarce. Danger is everywhere. The steppe is a harsh and unforgiving place where survival is a daily struggle. Temujin's early life is marked by hardship. From a young age, he witnesses the brutal realities of life on the steppe. His family, like many others, faces constant threats from rival tribes and the relentless elements. His father, a chieftain, is poisoned by a rival tribe. This act of treachery leaves a deep scar on young Temujin, shaping his views on loyalty and betrayal. Temujin and his family are abandoned. The tribe, seeing them as a burden without their leader, leaves them to fend for themselves in the vast wilderness. They are left to survive on their own. With limited resources and no allies, they face starvation and the constant threat of attack. But Temujin is a survivor. Even as a young boy, he shows remarkable resilience and determination. He refuses to give up, driven by an inner strength that will define his future. He is a skilled hunter and warrior. Through necessity, he learns to hunt and fight, skills that are essential for survival on the steppe. His prowess with the bow and arrow becomes legendary. He learns to read the ways of the steppe. The land, with its vast plains and hidden dangers, becomes his teacher. He understands the movements of animals, the changing seasons, and the signs of impending danger. He also learns the importance of loyalty and alliances. In a world where betrayal is common, Temujin values the bonds of trust and the strength that comes from unity. He dreams of uniting the Mongol tribes. This vision, born from his experiences and hardships, becomes his driving force. He believes that only through unity can they overcome the challenges they face. He believes they are stronger together. The fragmented tribes, constantly at war with each other, could achieve greatness if they stood as one. This belief fuels his ambition and shapes his destiny. He knows that only then can they find peace and prosperity. The endless conflicts and struggles could be replaced by a new era of stability and growth, where the Mongol people could thrive. This dream will drive him for the rest of his life. Temujin's journey from a boy born on the steppe to a leader of men is just beginning. His vision of a united Mongol nation will lead him to become one of history's most formidable figures. The Mongol tribes are many. They are often at war with each other. Temujin begins his rise to power by forging alliances. He uses his charisma and his reputation for fairness. He understands that strength lies in unity. He breaks the power of traditional tribal structures. He promotes individuals based on merit, not birthright. This is a radical departure from the old ways. His vision attracts followers. His armies grow stronger. He defeats his enemies one by one. He shows mercy to those who surrender. He is ruthless with those who oppose him. Finally, after years of struggle, he achieves his goal. He unites the Mongol tribes under his banner. In 1206, a great assembly proclaims him Genghis Khan, the Great Khan, ruler of all Mongols. Genghis Khan is a brilliant military strategist. He understands the importance of speed and mobility. He transforms the Mongol army. He introduces a new level of discipline and organization. His soldiers are primarily mounted archers. They are incredibly skilled horsemen. They can ride for days, even weeks without stopping. This allows them to cover vast distances quickly. He also adopts new technologies. He uses gunpowder weapons like cannons and rockets. These weapons give him a decisive advantage over his enemies. Genghis Khan also understands the importance of information. He creates a sophisticated intelligence network. His spies are everywhere. They gather information on his enemies' strengths and weaknesses. This allows him to plan his attacks with precision. From the Pacific to the Caspian, the Mongol Conquests. The Mongol Empire, under the leadership of Genghis Khan, became one of the largest contiguous empires in history. This chapter delves into the remarkable and often brutal conquests that expanded their territory from the Pacific Ocean to the Caspian Sea. With a united Mongol nation behind him and a powerful army at his command, Genghis Khan embarks on a series of conquests. His army, known for its discipline, mobility, and innovative tactics, was unlike any other force of its time. The Mongol warriors were highly skilled horsemen and archers, capable of covering vast distances quickly and striking with deadly precision. He first turns his attention to the south. The southern regions were rich and prosperous, making them attractive targets for the Mongol leader. Genghis Khan's strategic mind was always looking for the next opportunity to expand his empire and secure resources for his people. He conquers the Xixia kingdom in present-day northwest China. The Xixia kingdom, also known as the Western Xia, was a significant regional power. Its conquest demonstrated the might of the Mongol army and served as a warning to other kingdoms and empires in the region. He then sets his sights on the Jin dynasty, which rules northern China. The Jin dynasty was a formidable opponent, but Genghis Khan's relentless pursuit of victory and his ability to adapt to different combat situations gave the Mongols an edge. The Mongols, despite being outnumbered, proved to be unstoppable. Their superior tactics, including the use of feigned retreats and psychological warfare, often left their enemies demoralized and defeated. The Mongol cavalry, in particular, was a fearsome force, capable of executing complex maneuvers on the battlefield. They conquer Beijing in 1215. The fall of Beijing was a significant milestone in the Mongol conquests. It not only demonstrated the effectiveness of their military strategies, but also marked the beginning of Mongol dominance in northern China. Next, Genghis Khan turns his attention west. The western regions presented new challenges and opportunities for expansion. Genghis Khan's ambition knew no bounds, and he was determined to extend his empire as far as possible. He leads his armies across Central Asia. The vast steppes and rugged mountains of Central Asia were no match for the Mongol warriors, who were accustomed to harsh conditions and long campaigns. Their ability to adapt to different terrains and climates was a key factor in their success. He conquers the Khwarezmian Empire, which spans modern-day Iran, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. The Khwarezmian Empire was a powerful and wealthy state, but it fell swiftly to the Mongol onslaught. The conquest of this empire further solidified Genghis Khan's reputation as an unstoppable force. His conquests are swift and brutal. The Mongol army was known for its speed and ferocity. They struck quickly and decisively, often overwhelming their enemies before they had a chance to mount a proper defense. The brutality of their campaigns left a lasting impact on the regions they conquered. He destroys cities and entire civilizations. The Mongol conquests were marked by widespread destruction and loss of life. Cities that resisted were often razed to the ground, and their inhabitants were either killed or enslaved. This ruthless approach was intended to instill fear and ensure compliance from other potential adversaries. His name becomes synonymous with terror and destruction. The mere mention of Genghis Khan and his Mongol warriors was enough to strike fear into the hearts of people across Asia and Europe. His reputation as a ruthless conqueror was well-earned and served as a powerful psychological weapon. By the time of his death in 1227, the Mongol Empire stretches from the Pacific Ocean to the Caspian Sea. Genghis Khan's legacy is one of unparalleled military success and the creation of an empire that would influence the course of history for centuries to come. His conquests laid the foundation for the vast Mongol Empire, which would continue to expand under his successors. Silk Road and Open Doors, the Pax Mongolica. The term Pax Mongolica refers to the period of relative peace and stability created by the Mongol Empire's dominance across Eurasia during the 13th and 14th centuries. This era saw unprecedented levels of trade, cultural exchange, and economic prosperity. Genghis Khan's conquests bring about immense destruction. Cities were razed, populations decimated, and entire regions were left in ruins. The initial phase of Mongol expansion was marked by brutal military campaigns that instilled fear and submission, but they also usher in an era of peace and prosperity within the empire. Once the Mongols had established control, they focused on stabilizing and governing their vast territories. The Mongol Empire became a safe haven for trade and travel, where merchants and travelers could move freely without fear of banditry or local conflicts. This period is known as the Pax Mongolica. It was a time when the Mongol rulers implemented policies that promoted economic growth, cultural exchange, and the flourishing of arts and sciences. The stability provided by the Mongol rule allowed for the revival and expansion of the Silk Road. Genghis Khan is a pragmatist. He recognized that maintaining a vast empire required more than just military might. His vision extended beyond conquest to the establishment of a sustainable and prosperous realm. He understands that a stable empire needs more than just military strength. Genghis Khan and his successors implemented administrative reforms, established efficient communication networks, and created a meritocratic system that rewarded talent and loyalty. He implements policies to promote trade and cultural exchange. The Mongol Empire became a melting pot of cultures, where merchants from different parts of the world could trade goods, ideas, and technologies. He reopens the Silk Road. This ancient trade route, which had fallen into disuse, was revitalized under Mongol rule. The Mongols ensured the safety of the traders and caravans, which encouraged the flow of goods and ideas. This ancient trade route connects east and west. The Silk Road facilitated the exchange of goods such as silk, spices, precious metals, and other valuable commodities. It also enabled the spread of knowledge, technology, and cultural practices between different civilizations. It allows goods and ideas to flow freely across the empire. The Mongol Empire's emphasis on trade and communication led to an unprecedented level of interaction between diverse cultures, which enriched the societies involved. He introduces a unified legal code. The Yasa, a legal code established by Genghis Khan, provided a framework for justice and governance across the empire. This code helped to maintain order and stability, ensuring that laws were applied consistently. He grants religious freedom to his subjects. The Mongol rulers were known for their religious tolerance, allowing people of different faiths to practice their religions freely. This policy of religious freedom helped to integrate the diverse populations within the empire. He also patronizes the arts and sciences. The Mongol Empire became a center for intellectual and artistic activity. Scholars, artists, and scientists from various cultures were encouraged to share their knowledge and creativity, leading to significant advancements in various fields. Under his rule, the Mongol Empire becomes a crossroads of cultures. The empire's vast network of trade routes and communication channels facilitated the exchange of ideas, technologies, and cultural practices, making it a vibrant and dynamic civilization. This exchange of ideas has a profound impact on the development of Eurasian civilization. The interactions between different cultures during the Pax Mongolica laid the foundation for many of the advancements in science, technology, and the arts that would shape the future of Eurasia. Genghis Khan's legacy is vast and complex. His conquests reshaped the world, leading to the creation of one of the largest empires in history. His influence extended beyond the battlefield, impacting trade, culture, and the course of history. The Pax Mongolica, a period of relative peace and stability, allowed for the exchange of ideas and goods across Eurasia. The Silk Road flourished, connecting east and west, and fostering unprecedented cultural and economic interactions. Scholars, merchants, and travelers moved freely, sharing knowledge and innovations that would shape future civilizations. But Genghis Khan's impact was more than just territorial. His administrative reforms, legal codes, and policies of religious tolerance laid the groundwork for a unified and efficient governance system. The Yasa, his legal code, ensured justice and order, while his promotion of meritocracy encouraged talent and loyalty within his ranks. Genghis Khan's legacy is still felt today. His descendants continued to rule and influence regions long after his death, leaving an indelible mark on the course of history. The cultural exchanges and innovations that blossomed during the Pax Mongolica have had a lasting impact on the development of Eurasian civilization. As we reflect on the life and legacy of Genghis Khan, we see a figure who was not just a conqueror, but also a visionary leader. His ability to unify diverse peoples, promote trade, and encourage cultural exchange speaks to his enduring influence. Genghis Khan's story is a testament to the power of leadership and the profound impact one individual can have on the world. Join us next time as we delve deeper into the lives and legacies of history's most influential figures. Thank you for watching.